Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. If you didn't know, that was Young Nudie, Peaches and Eggplant featuring Lotto and Sexy Red. But you know what it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
Yes. You already know what it is. Episode 134. Please download the Alive Podcasts app on iOS or Android. And please show some love over there. And also, please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're in the branded deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. All right. Episode 134, brother. How you doing? Weekly check-ins.
I'm cool, man. Back at work, trying to just, make it do what it do. I'm not going to focus on that too much, but I do want to talk about just briefly, just like this idea. We getting older and we getting more responsibilities. I just talked to a couple of the homies. I hit the homies group chat, the fantasy group chat, just as we get older and get more responsibilities, it's hard to make time for your folks, man. And it's like, I'm not even talking about just family, but even your friends. Like, I remember there was a point I saw my friends every weekend. Like, no, regardless if we was in the party, we was in the gym, we was at the whatever, the bar, like we just be outside, just to be outside. And it would go like, it went from every weekend to like maybe twice a month, to once a month, once every other month, once every 6 months.
Right.
I think right now, every birthday, like, I think it's kind of crazy where it's like, dang, you trying to just coordinate time to see your peoples. And I think it's important to just make a time to make a phone call, shoot a text. I'm really working on this idea, not this idea, but I'm trying to embrace the concept of being present. And when you think something or think about somebody or something, just go do it. You feel me?
I have a quick question.
What up?
Do you feel like as you're getting older, certain activities you're not in the mood for?
Oh, absolutely. I hate going outside to parties.
bro, I remember me back in the days. They call me Brunch King. Every brunch spot in the city, you saw your boy at. I ain't gonna lie. A couple of my friends hit me up like, "Oh, let's do brunch." I ain't gonna hold you. Instantly, I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I'm just like, "Yeah, I don't really like unless it's like a birthday and you bringing everybody out type shit." But just to do brunch, I'm like, I don't want to be I'm tired of eating chicken and waffles. I'm tired of the little watered down mimosas. I'm tired of the same fucking songs. They're gonna play like two new 3 songs, Sexy Red, and then they're gonna start going to the Caribbean mix, then the 90s, and then Love, Fantasia.
Don't forget the African. You're gonna get the Afro beats nowadays.
Bro, it's just rinse, wash, and repeat. As soon as they said that, because they've been trying to hang out with me for a minute. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, yo, now I'm at an age where I'm like, yo, I want to go do something active. Like, let's go to the range. Let's go to the gun range. Let's do a virtual. Like, let's do something like more than just what we used to do back in the days. I feel like brunching to me now is just so like, I'm just outside. I've been to the most latest brunch spot. Yo, Woodlands. If you was there, come on, Lord. We've been in Woodlands. That shit was turned. You feel me? I've been but it's the same shit, bro.
That's the same shit. I think for me, outside don't cater to us no more. Outside is for the women's. Like when Shorty go out, I'll be like, sometimes what's outside? But I was like, that's just, it's fun. You get, especially when you work hard. I realize like for the girls, they work hard. They want to go outside. They want to, turn up, have fun in a free space, like look pretty, look cute for each other. Dress up. Like I get it. I've learned to understand that. But I think for us, it's not like, what do? We go to, you see your mans. What do we do? Play the game. What y'all want to do? Play the game. Yeah. I started playing in a Saturday basketball league and that shit has been amazing. Going to the gym, like, it's like you just find spaces where you can kind of get your shit off. But to my earlier point, it's like, to your point, finding places where you and your homies could do some new shit. Go to the range, start playing new sports. Me and Jamie Towers is talking about, we should start a flag football over 30 league. Like, pull up. Like, let's get it in,
Oh, niggas about to turn their ACL.
But
Achilles like Aaron Rodgers on the
but
first
think about
two
it.
plays.
You could do that. Damn, that shit is too soon. That's your team too. That's crazy. But,
I know.
But you think about it, like for men, like it's like, yo, when we do our shit early. Like, all right, y'all, we about to meet at the park. We about to go meet, do this, that. And then, all right, what's happening? We want to do something afterwards. What it's looking like? You feel me? Or it's like, all right, cool. I'll see you on the game. I'll see you at the spot. You going to this, you going to that. So I just think it's like just taking that advantage and just invite your homies, man. If you ain't spoke to your homies, like I got my brothers. I mean, it's funny. This is gonna sound pause. I do got all my brothers on my lock screens. I remind myself who the home team is. Like as you go through my main lock screen, like yeah, you up there, like the TX TXC.
Because you know, Law don't be trying to fuck with me like that though. Let's have a real talk over here. Let's have a real talk.
I fuck with everybody.
Law treat me like a side chick and his friend group. You feel me?
No, I don't. I treat you like I treat all my friends.
That's a cap.
I'm gonna tell you it's not cap because I'm the one they gotta hit up to find, but I respond. I don't initiate. I actually have to initiate with you sometimes. That's why I don't hit you up like fuck it, I'm not initiating shit. But yeah, to that point, like hit your peoples up, like do some fun shit, make some time. Like if you ain't seen a homie in a minute, like call the homie, see if the homie good, or just make plans to do something. Even though it don't gotta be this month, it could be next month. Like yo, we gonna do something, and just make sure you commit to doing it because tomorrow is never promised. How you feeling, OB?
Fendi, you feel me? I'm feeling. I don't know, man. I'm getting old, bro. My body's shutting down. Like last week, I was coming down with a cold, so I'm like, all right, I'm getting over the cold. Cool. Shit sat me down for the whole weekend. All right, cool. Fucking knee started hurting, my left knee. Boom. Then I woke up with my eye. Then my nose started running. I'm like, oh my God, this is what happens when you reach this age? Oh, help. Send help. Pimp down. Pimp 32. POP. Hold it down. But overall, I'm actually feeling... Besides that, mentally, I've been feeling great. I think I've been gearing myself up because like I said, being a moment of transparency, I think I suffered from SAD from last year. If you don't know what SAD is, it's seasonal affective disorder. So I think I've done a real great job of trying out some new routines, setting myself up before that time comes. So I think I could better tackle it this year, and I'm happy. Yeah,
I respect it.
So let's get this show started. So first of all, we want to, 9/11 just recently passed. So we want to take a moment of silence for the ones that was lost and the ones that were affected. All right. Man, to this day, man, I still remember vividly that day. It was just, it was just a crazy day. And you know what brought up, not to make this a light of this, but people was talking about like a lot of the young kids don't understand, like you could have went to the airport without security. Like TSA wasn't around before 9/11. Like nigga, you could have just walked in, went straight to the gate without any checks or anything like that. And then I saw a lot of the young kids was like, for real? Like you didn't have to go do anything. You didn't have to come in an hour or two early. I'm like, nah, nigga, you could have. It was really easy going to get to your gate. Now niggas got to show up there like an hour or two before they miss their flight and everything, bro.
I'm about to say that that's only on what's it called, domestic flights.
Yeah. So, once again, condolences to everyone that lost. Shout out to the fighters. Yeah.
Big facts. And like I said, that was like history for us. We saw the world pre 9/11 and post, the levels of xenophobia it brought up. And again, not to make loud, I remember County's like, this is the only shit that brought Americans together because it's like black people and white people said we can yell at somebody else. And it's like, that was crazy. Like, that's how the great divide. But it definitely is one of those sad things. Everybody that was alive kind of remembers where they were, what they were doing on that day. So definitely condolences to all families that were impacted.
All right. Now, Slick, before we got to do a little update on the brick incident lately. And I want to have, we're not going to stay too long on this, but I just wanted to have a quick conversation. We had it a little pre-production. There's been claims that this might be a hoax. There's been claims that, she has done this before in 2020. I don't want to get into that. I still am at a state of unknown in this situation, Slick, because, bro, I just see the division among us, and actually, I caught myself being. I felt like I was being crazy at one point because I was actually kind of like praying this was actually true because I know what the ramifications would be if this is really a hoax, like they saying it is. And just seeing our people just get manipulated into this gender war that we are in right now, that shit really fucked with my mental, bro. Because I'm just like, bro, we're dividing ourselves when we should be uniting ourselves even more. Like, niggas really don't care about black women or black men. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. And this brick situation is just like, bro, I don't know. I really don't have no answer or ain't God about it.
And social media was one of the worst things that happened to black folks because it gave us an outlet for our pain, but we don't have medicine for it. So it's like
that's a gunshot. That was a bar. That was a bar right there. I forgot. We can't solve that shit with ginger ale or Robitussin.
Yeah, no, there's no. I forgot what I was watching something when they told. I think I was watching The Chi. Shout out to The Chi, man. Normally, but after the first episode, that should be kind of trash. You get to like the last 2 or 3 episodes, but this season as a whole has been tough. Me and Shorty watched it for the whole like all the episodes that came out on Sunday. I was like, oh shit, Emmett, my nigga pulling guns on. That might go too crazy. But
have you saw Power? I heard Power has been good lately.
I didn't watch Force yet. I know it's like 2 episodes. Like, I ain't watch that yet. That's coming up soon though. But to my point, I think that as 2 niggas that go to therapy, I think having that space, whether it's a week, every weekly, every other day, if you got it like that, monthly, bi-monthly, I think having that space to really deal with your traumas and your thoughts and to, talk about your pain in a safe space. I think a lot of us don't have that. And I think a lot of us are scared to have that. Whether, if you have the opportunity, you still don't necessarily. It's a lot of, like, I'm talking about, you work for the city, your copay for therapy is low. Trust me, I'm throwing that out there for y'all. But to my point, it's just
for the
like.
State.
For the state, true. But I think that when you have a lot of pain, anything can be triggering. I think about the shit me and you send each other that we don't even talk about in this podcast. It's something that catches our eye. And it's like you send it because in that initial heat of the moment, that shit does something to us. Mm-hmm. Positive or negative. You feel me? And I think that the thing with social media is that it's instant. You instantly are responding to what you're hearing. And a lot of times you're to the point that even with this Brickgate situation, you're not getting the full story. And you hit that, you drop that, you're emotional. The worst place to respond is from a place of emotion. But we're human, so we're going to do that. And I think that so many times we judge each other based on our emotional responses versus the time you take. Sometimes you will be a fucking asshole in the immediate moment of your response before you really take time to rationalize. If you're even there, sometimes you won't even rationalize. You'll just you add it to the list of shit you're holding on down deep down. So for this situation, to your point, I think that it was something that you do kind of, you're like, I hope she didn't, just off the way that it divided, but also just for her, like $40,000 worth of your dignity and pride and, creating this further damage to the community. Like, yeah, nah, we not on that type of shit. And I think that's really the heartbreaking part about it. It's like, because we know every time something happens, like now it's like, it's automatically, do I have to believe you? Like, I have to see the whole story. And that's tough.
Yeah.
How do I respond?
And that's tough.
But I think to us, the conversation we had last week about it was real. We didn't take either side in the sense of like, oh, just definitely have, but it's like we said as men in this space, when you're in these spaces and it's something dangerous and it's not your person, somebody that you're close to that you feel sworn to protect, how do you react? How do you move? And that might have triggered some people again. So there might be some think pieces out there for anybody listening to, oh, these niggas is pussy or these niggas are. It's not that. It's just a matter of like, that's how we see it. So for her, I genuinely hope that whatever comes out, I hope the full story comes out, and I hope that people are able to, take whatever information that is the truth and, do with it what they will, but don't make it a us versus them thing. I think that's the hard part. And I know sometimes they think our podcast comes as a us versus them. It's not. It's like we said, it's a space for us as men to kind of just say how we feel about things and how we see things. You feel me?
Exactly. And then stop treating us as monolith. Stop treating black people as monolith. We are just as the same as everyone else. There are bad black folks. There's good black folks. There's in between. People trying to be good, and there's people trying to be bad. We all come in different shape, size, and color. All right. Now, this relating to the Brickgate, a lot of people are saying men didn't have the same energy towards the Brickgate situation to the Kevin Porter Jr. situation. Now, you want to lead this off? You the sports man.
So, NBA point guard for the Houston Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. was arrested on felony assault charges after allegedly, we'll say alleged, but we've seen the evidence. It's not alleged. It happened. He assaulted his girlfriend. She was asleep in bed, and he awoke her by punching her in the face and strangling her so hard that he fractured a vertebrae in her neck. Now, domestic violence is never okay. I just read a report actually that the Rockets are trying to trade him, and I think that between this and the Miles Bridges situation, where there's clear cut evidence that these niggas is unhinged, and they trying to take millions and millions of dollars, there has to be a response to trade them or whatever, to release them. Like, he's guaranteed $16 million. I get you don't want to lose that. Like, as a business person, I get it, but you got to send a message.
Oh yes,
I think that, again, for a league that's primarily black, and players that are coming up with people, their mental health, you could say whatever you want, but this was not okay. You're not going to punch a girl. I literally was talking to one of my homies, and I was like, damn, what would possess, like, and the joke was, oh, he went through her phone and seen some shit. Regardless, leave. And we know there's a documented history of Kevin Porter having, outbursts and anger. He threw chicken wings at a coach. He, got kicked. He got suspended for team games for other offenses and stuff. They saw him as a risk. Like, this is a kid that scored 50 and 10, and teams don't want him. You feel me? And it speaks to louder issues. So I think the league has to be swift and strict in what they do. I know he's going to probably if he does get traded, he's going to get released. But he's talented. He's going to get another chance in the future. Not saying he might not deserve another chance with proper rehab and things of that. But this wasn't okay. And again, in any situation where you feel like your boundaries are being violated, you can leave. Because I'm like, $82 million? Because he's going to get 16. Let's cut it. Let's keep it a stack. He's guaranteed 16 million, but you just threw away bread. Just threw away damn near 60 million. And you, her sister who has she
her sister. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her sister need to shut up. I ain't gonna lie to you, mama. You over here talking all that toughness. We ain't forgot about you and your late husband. Okay,
but still, at that point, it's like, this is not over. It's not a situation that's resolved because he's in trouble in the public eye. Like, it's going to be ramifications in other spaces, and you just hope that, like, I pray for the young lady that was assaulted, and I hope Kevin Porter gets the help he needs, but he also needs to be a punishment that fits the crime. Let's keep it a stack. That's
a fact. You corny, my nigga, for hitting her, bro, but us men, let's have an honest talk with us men, bro. You know how this shit goes, bro. This is not the first time, and unfortunately, this is not going to the last time we hear a situation like this. Bro, man, you have to leave. Do not get in your emotion. And also seek therapy and get emotional intelligence. Know how to deal with your anger without being physical. Learn how to use your words. Bro, because look at what a decision. A few minutes of decision it alter your whole life. Houston Rockets, niggas fuck with you there. Nigga, you have the talents and once you get like a better coach and a better team around you, you have the talents to do something. And you let an emotion get you all that blessings taken away from you, bro. This is a lesson to all my young fellas over here. Learn how to cope with your emotions, learn how to control them, and learn when to leave. Because at any point, bro, that's a lost battle. No matter what happened, I don't care she did anything to you, bro. At any point, bro, it's a loss situation.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a lose situation.
Can't do nothing. I get it. It's I think about even instances with my kids, like, as like, well, girls do this, why can't we do it back? Like, because you're going to be the one that's wrong every time. Every time. It doesn't matter. Like, she'll be dealt with for whatever she did, but you put your hands on her, you exerted your strength, you did whatever you did. Like, that is going to be something that you have to deal with. And they're going to see you as, regardless of if you feel just vindicated or not, like, yo, it's clipped for you for all the shit you want to do. Right? And I think as men, it's like, it can be hard to turn other chicks. You still got to process that emotional piece that we run from.
Yes.
Your pride is hurt. Your ego is hurt. Your feelings is hurt. You feel me? I get it. We've all been there. And we know a lot of times in those situations, the shoe's on the other foot. They going to get away with whatever they want to do. We understand that. But that's what you sign up for. And you got to make sure you put yourself in a situation to be with the right kind of person and the right kind of partner so that you don't have to be in those situations.
Bro, I sending healing energy to the victim, man. Now, yeah, this is going to be a very therapy-ass episode now because we got a lot of topics that have a lot of feelings and emotion. The Tyrese in the Breakfast Club interview. Now, at first, Slick, I was so happy about this conversation between black men that had issues amongst each other, and they was able to rehash it on public screen without really any real aggressiveness or anything of that sort. But then Tyrese, after the interview, sat here and basically denied what Envy accused him of basically saying that he said some inappropriate things to his wife and he wanted to box his mouth. But it turned out that Tyrese said that he has receipt, and now the beef is rehashed again. And this, I ain't gonna know. I don't know how I feel about this, because at first I was happy that we was able as black men to come together and talk and to really resolve a conflict. But for now, that shit to be Tyrese, I don't know, bro. I'm on both sides, because I understand where Tyrese is coming from. Like, yo, you help someone out when everybody else is low. You help someone out, but then when you're in need, nobody's there, and that's one of the toughest part about being a strong friend. You could be strong for everyone, but when it's time for you, and that's just the way of life, and that's when you find out who's in your corner, and that's when you make that adjustment. But I'm with Envy side too. Is, bro, since I got love for you, but at this moment in time, you have said and done some things that is going to change my feelings for you, so I'd rather separate from you before I do something to you.
100%. I think it's like there's levels to everybody's not going to respond to things the way you do. That's first and foremost. That's important. And I think to Tyrese's point, he didn't have to do it. I think that doubles down everybody. You didn't have to do this. You were very instrumental in me saving my family, fixing my situation. I appreciate that. But then you were also going through something that made it hard to deal with you. You feel me? And we all heard about Tyrese's struggles, like you alluded to, like with the psych meds and whatnot. But at the same point, a lot of times people don't want to hear what's going on with you when you're making choices that we don't agree with, And I think it was tough because it's like another like point I guess I've learned recently is that nobody cares about a complaining man. You feel me? So somebody has, and I don't mean complain like, we are probably the first two to tell you, shit happens where we got to deal with it, we got to address it. And I think for Tyrese's point, he's trying to validate his experience and what happened and try to repent for all of that. But at the same time, it comes off like you're complaining. Like, I get it. Like, Envy wasn't even stressed about it. He's like, yo, I get it, but we're here now. You feel me? And I could tell you why. Like Tyrese said this thing yesterday. It's like, where's my grace? Because I helped you. And I think I can understand that. But when it comes off as a situation where it's like, all right, we beefing, like, or we got, not necessarily beefing, but I don't like how you moving right now. I can't see you that way. It's like, this nigga still wilding, bro. Y'all, like, should they have been taking him shots? Probably not. But as they alluded to, they've been trying to talk to him, which he did. He wasn't as forthcoming about. He was the part that made him mad is what he focused on, as opposed to like what they were doing for him. And he just, again, it's one of those situations like, yo, you're my mans. I get it, but you going through something. I'm trying to be here for you, but you're making it difficult. I got to distance myself before I can't fuck with you at all. You feel me? That happens.
Before there's a point of no return, because, and I ain't gonna lie, that's why DJ Envy was able to rehash, because DJ Envy removed his situation. So I think everybody hating DJ Envy right now because of the whole real estate scam. He's still yet to address, by the way. I'm on y'all ass, DJ Envy. But I kind of agree, because I'm like, if I got love for you and I try to reach out to you and then you just started wilding and everything, I'm gonna still be there, but I'm going to keep to the side just in case there's a point of no return.
That's fair.
And there is. But yeah. That's fair. Now on to the next topic, Gillie. Brother, may God continue blessing you through this trial that you're going through, bro. If you didn't watch the Pivot podcast, Gillie was on there and he just talked about how he thought he was a man, but until he finally had to wash his son after his tragic passing, that's when he really felt like he was a man.
Let's run some of it.
You talk about the emotional arc of losing your son. What was the worst time?
The worst time had to be, was kind of the worst and the best. The worst time had to be when I had to wash his body. You know what I mean? That was the worst, but it was also the best, because I became a man that day. I thought I was a fucking man, but I wasn't. That day, I became a man. I was a little ass boy up to that point. I thought I was a man because I did man shit. I paid bills. You know what I mean? I took care of my family. I take care of my sisters. I take care of my dad. I take care of my mom. Kids that's not even my kids because they lost their dad. But that day I became a man. When I washed my son's body, it was a gift and a curse. It was a good thing and a bad thing because it was a very painful thing to see your son laying there cold and stiff but I know I sent him off right.
Man.
Bruh. That shit hit.
And
different, bro.
I think the point he made, I didn't get to play it, but he said, I wanted to destroy the whole city. Because I think when you hear something like that, you think about something traumatic, something painful that happens, what's the natural reaction? I'm going to get my get back. And that's childish. Let's call it what it is. That is childish.
Hurt people.
Yeah. And I was like, for the influence he has in that city and the power and the notoriety he's accumulated, not just on a national, but specifically in Philadelphia, man, it could have been bad. But
A war zone.
But the fact that he pulled back and was like, yo, I got a duty to my family, to my son, to send them off right, to continue to preach. Like, if you wasn't listening to me before, you gotta listen to me now. Like, the street is not it. We do it because we think we gotta survive, or in some cases we do have to survive. But then you move forward and you're like, yo, I lost mine to the streets, and I was trying to make sure he was good. I mean, the streets don't got just because you come from a good family or a good home, you got something don't mean you not going you gonna make it out of here if you're still trying to live this life. And it's powerful to see a black man like that be vulnerable. You've seen the videos when he was performing at Invest Fest. You know, he got caught up in the moment. Even to hear him say, like, I had to wash my son's body. It's a gift and a curse because it hurt so much. But I knew I had a responsibility to send him off right. I had a responsibility as a man to do it. And I think that's, as men in moments of pain and struggle and heartbreak, are you able to still handle those responsibilities, even if they might be the toughest things you got to go through, versus do you regress and just say, fuck it, it's on site for everything?
And that takes the strength of the world. You know, like I said, to kill someone, to sit here, be hood, that's not what a real man is. You feel me? Real man is standing on business and taking care of your business. And shout out to Gillie. And shout out to Wallow, too. So continue to be an inspiration for all of us in the hood, especially doing it the right way, man. All right, okay. Let's get into some music now. You know, we got into a little therapy, but let's get into some music now. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion released Bongos. Do you think this slick can battle WAP? Because you saw what WAP did. WAP took the world by storm. Do you think this new single by...
No.
Damn, off the rip.
It's not a good... Like, I think the thing about WAP, we had no expectations. They were both at the peak of their powers. And it was like, even... You can still play WAP in its function now, and it's going to go up. The bop, the mid-tone, it was sexy, it was powerful. It's like, yeah, this pussy fire, nigga. And I believed every word of it. Bongos felt like a contrived song. It's like, we know we put y'all on the record. It's going to do numbers. Between the video, the VMA performance wasn't bad. I saw it on Twitter. Like, it was cool. You feel me? It performed a lot better than I thought it would do as a live performance. I didn't feel it. It is not. Maybe I didn't hear it in the right space. I mean, like I said, we alluded to it. I don't go to parties. We don't go to the clubs like that. But I haven't even heard girls say it's good. You feel me?
No. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Slip. I watched the video. I didn't even really hear the lyrics at all. I ain't gonna hold you.
The vids at 10, play that shit on mute.
What? I listened to that. Meg Thee Stallion, I don't know what's this new exercise routine that you on, but you looking scrumptious, delicious. And Cardi B, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you started Cardi B up there now, I ain't gonna lie. Her shit moved like waves. I'm like, Hercules. I ain't gonna lie, I saw this shit about 4 or 5 times on mute. I don't give a fuck about the lyrics.
That's how I feel
I'm
about
supporting this.
That's how I feel about the snooze video. That's a rotation every day. Sorry, man.
Snooze. What's that nigga eat like peanut butter off her butt crack or some shit like that?
I would do it too. French fries and ketchup off the booty. She ate one too. That shit was delicious.
I eat some sushi. Can you play a little bit of the bongos though for the people though? Turn that off. If it's not the visual version, I don't want to hear it. Shout out to you, Cardi.
Yeah, I definitely love. Like it's going to be a top 5 song. Like I think streaming is going to get it. It's going to have TikTok challenges. The videos. This
is going to take Washington Heights by storm. Inwood, Tobago, niggas going to be smoking hookah. Kelos, tu sabes, los vivos. Come on now.
Oh, you went to the other side of the island. Okay.
You already know niggas is gonna go crazy now. All right, but this next piece, like this shit fucked me up because Tink is my artist over here. You know, she been active, but she sit here and let this lame nigga Hitmaka got her out of pocket out here like this, slick.
Oh, wasn't they dating or something like that? Or fucking something between.
Yes. But I'm just like, yo, but then again, I'm upset at her because I'm like, yo, if you know Hitmaka, you know this nigga he's not a monogamous type of person. That nigga always next to some joint and everything. I'm like, yo, Tink, you really gonna let this nigga get you out of pocket and you put hands on him in public?
Oh damn, she put him in shit, and I ain't hear that part.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't blame him for not fucking with her though, because if somebody owed me $3 million and don't want to give that shit to me, I'm gonna get that shit back. Okay, get that shit back in blood. But I don't want to stay too much on it because I love Tink. Hopefully they could continue their music shit together because they make bomb music. But for the sake of time, let's get to sports. Slick. Deion Sanders.
2 for 2.
Do you believe, Slick?
He could lose everything from here on out, and he's already 100% better than they were last year.
Son, dominating Nebraska on home field. And, bro, I ain't going to lie, Deion Sanders, but I never saw so many black folks in Colorado. I don't think Colorado saw so many black folks in Boulder that much. He bought out Cameron. He bought out Ghost. What the fuck Ghost doing over there, my nigga? Ain't you supposed to be there in power over there?
He got the whole Wu-Tang Clan. Every member of the Wu-Tang Clan was in Colorado.
You feel me? Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith. You got Lou Young over here making videos, bro. He bought T.O. He bought everybody out, bro. And that's just the prime effect, bro. And I just love, and I ain't gonna lie, I saw this analogy on Twitter. They said Deion Sanders is Billy Baker, Shador is Jordan Baker, and Travis Hunter is Spencer James. And I see that shit now, and I believe.
Oh, you watch that shit still? I forgot. Yeah, you can have that. That's cool.
You don't wait, hold on.
You
don't like All American?
It's the most soap opera type of sports show ever, but it's cool. I like the first 2 seasons.
You didn't die. You didn't cry when Billy Baker died.
I seen it on Twitter and just kept scrolling.
Just tell your piece, bro. We're not gonna do this. What's your thoughts on what Deion said?
Deion is, I think, again, charismatic, but I think a lot of times we see black men hide behind their charisma. They're not willing to do the work. You feel me? I can sell it to you, but what is the product really worth it? And through 2 weeks, he's backing up. Not only is he a great motivator, he's very charismatic. He gets the people going, but he gets the results. And I think that's what you want out of a leader. And I think, especially like over the summer of my leadership journey, being able to really say, yo, I can talk the talk, but I can walk the walk. And a lot of times you got people that can do one, people that can do the other. Or they might do one really well, exceptionally well, and one that's like, it's okay, it could be better. It seems like he struck a great balance between the walking and the talking. So I'm supportive. And if he wins next week, he's going against Bo Nix. It's Shador versus Bo Nix and Shador versus Caleb Williams. And those are the 2 elite college quarterbacks. So those are going to be some hell of a games. And like I said, regardless, they were 1-11 last year. They're 2-0, and they're ranked
18 now. They went from 22 to 18.
And I would say this, regardless of what happens this year, this was never supposed to be the year that they go crazy. Yeah. If they go 500, right? What does that tell you? Because then you could pinpoint where the holes are. Oh, it's not the secondary right now. Travis Hunter's going to be there next year too. You know, Shador might stay another year. I mean, even though right now he's projected as a first-round pick, I think you take that if at that point, like I'm a first-round guy, I'm getting that guarantee. Pops will understand. But you say you can get another quarterback. You get that D-line fixed. You get that pressure from the linebackers. Oh, my goodness.
Yo, and also, just speaking on his confidence, ain't nothing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They really scared of a black man's confidence. Yo, they can't see us be confident. That's why he's been getting a lot of hate. And I've been seeing a lot of people, Mad Dog, oh, I'm Deion out and everything. Y'all scared of a black man's confidence. Well, continue being scared because he's bringing it. All right. Now, to a bittersweet news. The New York Jets won, which I'm happy because I can walk around proud New York Jets fan now in New York. And also, the Giants got smacked 40-0, bum ass niggas. But Aaron Rodgers, bro, 3 snaps, 3 snaps, bro. You out for the season after 3 snaps.
They said that nigga got cursed because he said 9/11 was a hoax. It's not funny, but it's funny. Because that nigga definitely came crumbling down. Oh man,
3 snaps, my nigga.
It's like it's the most New York Jets thing ever. You do it right. You get the weapons, you get the quarterback, you got the defense. The question was the offensive line. And yeah, it was they broke down the O-line to go get him, but it was minimal contact. The man's body just gave out. And it's scary because like now we owe a 2nd round pick next year to the Packers. I'll take that over a first though. But it's like the thing we was running away from. We said what's holding them back? A quarterback. It was Zach Wilson. Now who's their season depend on? Zach Wilson. The report already came out. They're not giving Kaepernick a run. They said they're gonna call Tom Brady. Like, yo, Brady, what's the number?
I ain't gonna lie. Colin Kaepernick agent, stop it, bro. That nigga was playing when KD was in OKC. What we doing here, Slick? I ain't gonna lie, Cap. I'm sorry, but my nigga, you settled with them, so niggas is cool now. Niggas can watch football now. My nigga, it's over, bro. It's over, G. It's over. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's over.
I'm about to say maybe Cam Newton is somebody like a veteran that you could design a run play, something that gives you a different look. And then to Zach Wilson's credit, he didn't fold. He probably definitely took no reps with the first team the whole week. So to see that and understanding that as a quarterback, it's about game management now. They said, can he be a Trent Dilfer? Because they got the defense. They got the weapons on offense. The O-line is still suspect, and the quarterback is suspect. What does this do? And then somebody said, hey, they should just tank. I'm like, they're too good to tank. And then you say, hey, well, should they be playing for the wild card? They haven't been in the playoffs in like 10 years, 12 years, whatever it's been.
Shoot for the stars.
Fuck it. I'm about to say, Caleb Williams said he might not come out this year anyway, so it's not like the quarterback situation. I get it. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. We didn't talk about it, but that shit kind of fake pissed me off because I'm like, bro, you don't understand that you put yourself at risk going back, and then also you talking about you don't want to go to. It's basically because he doesn't want to go to Arizona. I'm just like, bro, you're the first round. You're going to be in the top 5 picks.
He'll be number 1. That boy is a problem.
You're going to a bad team, regardless what you think it is. Arizona, whatever other bad team, you're going to a bad team. Bro, give it up.
I ain't going front. He should be going to the Giants, but they gave bum-ass Daniel Jones. I knew that shit was a fucking fake. I said it. I was like, yo, y'all did this to yourselves. All y'all fucking had to do was pick up his rookie option, pay him that little $15 million, and then Sunday would have happened, and guess what? All right, y'all, we tanking. Call it in. It's over. But no, niggas tried to outthink themselves, and now look, y'all stuck with a dummy, you dummies.
Now to NBA news. All right, Noah Lyles. I know you sitting there grinning as a motherfucker because we got kicked out, and Dennis Schroeder is the MVP, and even Dylan Brooks won the.
That nigga went for 40 on them nigga. Oh my god.
My nigga, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, he dropped for 40 and made LeBron call the Avengers. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
LeBron said, ain't no fucking way y'all ain't medal. Y'all was the number 3 seed or 2 seed or whatever. Y'all what?
Nah, LeBron was like, yeah, we coming back for next year, and I'm bringing Steph, I'm bringing KD,
but that's not
bringing the big guns. We gotta show niggas that U.S. still run this motherfucker. Okay,
that's not even the problem, bro. We ain't got no bigs. Our only hope is if Joel Embiid leans into his American citizenship and not his French citizenship. Because if he goes to France, it's like they gonna have him, Wembanyama, and Rudy.
Wembanyama just knock that nigga in his knees or some shit.
Hey, don't
wait. Cat was born here. Or Cat was born in DR.
Once you play for a national team, it's hard to change. They're not gonna release you.
That nigga traded us in for some hookah. Oh, this nigga here.
The boy wanted to play. He wanted to be on a national team at 16. That was what he did. So he committed early. Kyrie almost did that shit too. He wanted to play for Australia, but Team USA came and got that nigga.
Nigga, you was born here, Kyrie. Fuck out of here, nigga.
He was born in Australia. His father was playing in Australia when he was born.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
Tyrese won in Australia.
who's checking that? So wait, we really don't got no damn bigs. Hold on, I'm going through my mind real quick.
We got Bam Adebayo. I know Adebayo surprising, but he's really an African American. And
that nigga ain't a real big.
we got Miles Turner, but he don't rebound. We got Jaren Jackson, who averaged 2 rebounds a game in the tournament. There's somebody else. Embiid is a wild card. We got Anthony Davis.
We got JaVale McGee, my nigga.
We was getting beat up by Shushevich the whole every game.
Yo, bring back Dwight Howard. I got some trainees. You know what?
I don't know if you can say that. Normally, I'm the one that says stuff to get us canceled, but that was you. Let's go to music before they cut this shit off.
All right. You feel me? Please exit out YouTube if you listen to this on YouTube and go to a live podcast network app or to your favorite streaming file, and you can find us there, or you can look us up on Apple Music or Spotify and see our songs of the week. What's your song of the week this week, brother?
I'm staying on the same project. I know some stuff dropped, but this is probably the only thing I really got to listen to with Fidelity.
He just dropped it. I ain't gonna lie, I downloaded it.
No, I played like 3 songs off it already throughout the week. This is off the 10.
You can find our previous songs of the week on Apple Music players or Spotify music players. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. This TSA is just biased this week, you feel me? But we're going to have some special guests in upcoming weeks, so be aware of that. But Slick, since we had such a heavy episode in the beginning, talking about, being vulnerable, transparent, and valid, let's be a little crazy. Let's get into the ratchet side. Slick,
I guess.
Slick, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't messing with these girls on the outside no more, Slick. It's time for me to find a jail bay over here. Because Lord and behold, man, I was on Twitter. Oh my God. So on this account, Joel Oil Sheen, I don't know what the fuck it is, but he said our prison ministry, I sent this to you just now, will be conducting a site visit this weekend. And them girls in there, oh my God, I saw a name called Destiny's Child. Hold you. Now, Slick, I know I'm playing with my life over here, Slick, but
they might be in there for PPP loans, and you don't know.
What? Especially that one with the you see that girl with the super hot shitting me. But speaking on this, so you know how Gel Bay a couple years ago went viral, but I seen there's girls out there too. They kind of do like voice cords and everything. Yo, I might have to sponsor someone, Slick. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, babe, what's your charge? A little misdemeanor, mama. They got you in there for like a year or two, babe. Don't worry. What you need on your commissary, man? What you need?
I might have to sponsor you. That's crazy.
What? I know you need some money on the books, mama, and I got it.
I need to see your case. What happened? What you in here for? What you did for real?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Well, okay, what charges would scare you from sponsoring?
Shit, murder.
And that depends. Hold on. I gotta know the full story. Like, was you protecting yourself, Baba? Like a nigga was coming after you? I'd say self-defense, man. You feel me? Now, if she gets like aggravated assault or arson, I ain't gonna lie. If she got arson on one of her charges, then I might have to skip on you, mama. I might have to skip on you if that's the case. I gotta skip on you. But Slick, don't be surprised when I pop out with a gel bay. Just support me. All right. I just need you to support me in my due diligence, okay? In my efforts, okay?
Just make sure you charge your ankle monitor before y'all go outside.
Oh yeah, bro. Imagine you get a girl on house arrest. That means you could go out and cheat without.
And you're gonna find out exactly what her ass on house arrest. And you a wild boy.
Hey, but I step out 200 feet. You can't go nowhere. You gotta get your ass back on that porch.
You know when they see red, it's over, bro. She's like, I'll do the time.
Now, Slick, a lot of funny situation. Now, Slick. Now this pissed me off because I realize my homegirls are fucking useless over here. So like, once I find this tweet, boom. So, homeboy shows screenshots on Twitter, Slick, of him asking his homegirl, like, yo, Do me a favor. She said, like, what? Yo, ask one of your niggas for $300. I'm trying to buy these. Send her a screenshot of 2 sneakers that he's trying to buy. Let me send you this so you can see the screenshot.
Oh, I see. No, I seen that one. I seen that.
Shorty was able to get $280 and say, I'm keeping $20 for my lunch. I ain't gonna lie, Slick. I need better homegirls. I've been giving y'all advice on shit niggas. I've been there. Y'all all cried. Where y'all gonna get me finessing these niggas and send some back to me, Slick? Where they gonna do that, Slick? I need better homegirls because apparently now I'm gonna expose my homegirls now. Apparently none of y'all got friends that's single. All of a sudden we homies now, and all your homies are cuffed up. You ain't even helping me line the bitches up now, but you're not even gonna finesse the niggas that you talking to pay for a nigga or some shit out here, Slick. Come on now.
You sound very, very angry, my friend.
Come on, Slick. What we doing over here, Slick? You tell me you have some homegirls who be finessing niggas out of their cash, my nigga. You tell me you don't want that.
I wasn't outside of that.
New Nintendo Switch is coming out.
I wasn't outside at the time with it. I was thinking about that. I told you I left the game early. If I knew what I knew now, I'd be like, damn, there might have been some extra benefits. I could have got a lot of free shit. Like, hold on, go tell that nigga I want some sneakers.
Bruh, I'm about to say like, yo, no, since nobody bought me 2K this season, I might need to get me a little mamba. Any of my homegirls who listen to this podcast, thank you for the support, by the way. Tell that nigga.
you just told them they wasn't shit 5 minutes ago.
If you want to echo my good graces, tell that nigga you need $100 real quick, $1. You feel me? Send that over to your boy. Let me get me. Also, matter of fact, $150 because a nigga need VC. A nigga can't start out trash and shit. You feel me? A nigga gonna need some money for some VCs out here.
I'm about to say you gotta get the 150. You match the 150. Now you wilding. Your dude's 99 on the first day. It's over.
What?
And you let the niggas already figure out what builds work too. It's easy. Yo,
and look what my service includes. I ain't gonna lie. I'll listen to you talk about him being ain't shit. I'm not even gonna give you the man answer because sometimes girls don't like to talk to their male friends because the men be mad honest and tell them exactly what to do. They
be telling them when they fuck up. That's like, I'm not telling you. I'm telling my you feel me? I'm going to validate your feelings. I'm just gonna tell you what you need to hear. Like, yeah, girl, I don't know, niggas just act this way. That's my service includes. You need me to talk to his side chick to get her on board. I got you, mama. But there's some benefits that you're gonna have to get me though. All right, stop being useless over here, okay? I need them. Now, Slick, before we get to I choose one, this motherfucker got me fucking tight. I'm hating on this motherfucker over here, Slick. Who?
Pardison Fontaine. You motherfucker. You just gonna take all the thick bitches? I think there should be a rule in life that you only get one thick John, okay? Because you can't be having his roster, Slick, is probably goated, bro.
Who we got now? He's not with Meg no more, right?
He's with Jada Kingdom.
I thought Burna Boy was taking that down.
No, my nigga got it now. You see how thick she got? That shit sound like Waba Fat. Wow. But I'm hating on this nigga, Slick. Slick, you don't understand. Since he's been in fame, Slick, this nigga had Cash Doll, Meg the Stallion, now Jada King. This is the only ones that we know about, Slick. This is the only ones that we know about, Slick. I'm hating. I got hate in my blood, Slick. I think we should come up with a rule that you only get one thick girl in your life.
You gotta be a thick baddie. You gotta be one thick baddie. You can't have more than one thick.
You can't have more than one. Like, bro, leave some out here for us, King. Okay? This nigga collected them like Infinity Stones, my nigga.
It's funny. It's like every time he's single, like, which girl can I get that make these niggas mad?
He gets the top girl. Because when Cash Doll was popping a few years ago, he was with Cash Doll. And Cash Doll look amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Even though they be saying she look like she's 40, but her skin is beautiful. Then you had Meg the Stallion over here. Got her doing all the tricks on the dick. Over here taking pictures with her head next to your lap and shit. And now you with Jada Kingdom? It's like, do you see how Jada King? Hold on, let's take a quick moment, Slick. let's take a quick moment, Slick. And I know I'm sniffing in because I'm still suffering from a sickness. Y'all gonna deal with this over here, okay? Just we family at this point. If you stuck around to the toxic segment, we family. Welcome aboard to This Might Not Go Well. This is the toxic segment. Let us be free, okay? Slick, do you see who Jada Kingdom is?
I do.
Do you not see beautiful face, nice titties, nice ass, and he gonna say, hey, take that?
Hey.
Party, you motherfucker, stop it.
Some niggas got the gift.
Now, real quick, his jersey is in the Raptors. Who else belongs in that Hall of Fame?
Drake.
Bow Wow. Oh shit, Drake. You know what? That's my fucked up. I should have said Drake first. You're correct. You're correct. Joe Budden. Joe Budden is a sneaky one.
Joe Budden stays with a thick baddie. I feel like 50 Cent stays with one too. 50 Cent be having the exoticals.
So it's weird. He had like that dafty chick, but then he had Vivica A. Fox who ate his ass.
Shit, that's elite work right there.
Who else? Nick Cannon. We gotta put Nick Cannon in the Hall of Fame.
They can't get all of them.
Nick Cannon's in the Hall of Fame. And I'm thinking I'm forgetting one more rapper. One more rapper that was really out here wilding. We gotta put Trey Songz. Trey Songz up there. Even though I don't know how he got it. I don't know how he got it though. He a nasty nigga though. So I ain't gonna put it.
You gave him a nasty man award. You can't talk about the nasty man awards.
But yeah, Party. I'm hating on you, my nigga. I'm full blown hater.
He might be Anakin Skywalker with the Force. As soon as the joints get popping, he be on it.
That's a nice. It's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade.
Time out. He get like I don't want to say he get rid of them. That's probably this time. He get rid of them right when they start declining and get the new hot girl. That's wild. I'll give it to him.
Now I'm not going to say Jada is a upgrade from Meg, but she's not a downgrade at all though. You know how usually girls be like, "Oh, that's not an upgrade. You didn't glow up after me." I ain't gonna lie, it's not a downgrade with Jada. That's not a downgrade.
We don't know her history. We don't know her history, so that's why it's a little easier. It's like, all right, cool. It might be side by side.
Niggas know her history. Jada King. I don't.
Oh, she been outside?
She. I ain't gonna lie. They said that Fredo Banks paid money to fuck. She was fucking with a New York drill rapper before, now she had Burna Boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna just, Jay, shout out to you, Jada. I still love you though. Let's get to our choose one so we can get out of here. All right. This week's choose one, Slick. This is an easy one. This is not too crazy. Would you rather be 24 hours rich or 24 hours where laws don't count?
Why the fuck I want to live in a purge? I'm gonna be rich.
Don't you don't want to kill a nigga real quick?
I have no hate or animosity in my body to want to do that to any guy.
I promise you don't want to just
you would have asked me this last year, I might have had an answer for you. I've grown up a lot. What Callie said, I've changed a lot. So I'm not even worried about it. Let me be rich. I'm gonna take care of what needs to be taken care of.
You don't have to kill anybody. It's just when laws don't count.
I don't care to break laws. Like the little knock on wood, laws I do break, everybody breaks. I don't give a fuck. It's not like.
But all right, so what you gonna do in that 24 hours?
I'm paying off.
That means you gonna have to sleep up. You gotta be awake that whole 24 hours to enjoy it.
No, I don't. I'm a simple man. I'm gonna pay off this debt, including these student loans for me and my peoples. I'm gonna buy me a couple properties. I'm gonna give me a car just for the simple fact, his and her. She can have what she want. I can have what I want, and then we can get what we want. I'm balling out at the grocery store. I'm going crazy on groceries. I'm eating good. I'm buying lobster and oxtail and everything. I'm getting whatever I want. Like when
you sound so an adult right now. I ain't gonna lie. This is what we.
No.
All my young viewers, this is what you look forward to in your 30s.
Don't get it twisted though. I'm buying like 15, 20 suits. I'm getting my sneakers. I'm updating the collection. I'm revamping my furniture. I'm buying mama what she wants.
You ain't going to Kings of Diamonds real quick and drop
them hoes.
You ain't gonna pay somebody rent. Come on now.
Actually, I've never done that. That does sound kind of fun. I want to see it now.
At least an hour. Just take 1 hour.
I'm not going to a New York show. I'm renting a PJ. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Miami or something.
I'm going to the strip club, nigga. The crib that I'm gonna be at is gonna be the strip club. I'm gonna bring them all out here. Give the Zion Williamson special.
I gotta send Shorty shopping so I can indulge, but you know what that means. What about you? What you picking?
For 24 hours, baby girl, let me do whatever I want to do. Okay, I'll be faithful when the clock hit 12.
I'm about to say, and I done paid off everything, so I'm good. I'm like, all right, well, back to our regularly scheduled program, baby.
Come on now, let me rock out. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I think I'll be rich, but I'll do all that, buy all that good stuff. But you know, I might have to spend a couple of bands on somebody. I might have to trick a little bit. They might have to see me out here, okay?
Man said I'm outside, dog.
What?
Bruh, I got to put my top boy accent on. Like, bruh said I'm outside with the food.
All right, I think that's a good way to close it. All righty, please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android, and please follow us on all social media. And this might not go well. If you have the branding deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, him Duncan, him Turner, him Delaghetto, Bree Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Size Zone.
And it's your boy Slick, yo. Y'all be great. We be back with y'all next week. We're out of here.
Takao.
Just take the beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Oh shit, that's